Hi, this is Guillermo Marin, and I want to share with you the model of instruction that we follow here in Rochester School. It is called CBC, created by Dr. William Glasser. It stands for Competent Based Classrooms. It has few key components. The first of them is curriculum. We need to create topics for each subject in scope and sequence, and it should focus on the usefulness of knowledge. The second one is healthy relationships. The students are willing to learn and to do quality work when they feel the classroom is a safe place to be and the work is useful. Then we have competency as the base. No work is accepted unless it shows a competent level, at least. This level is either agreed with the students or clearly stated at the beginning of the year, so students know what is expected. Then we have 5 basic needs. Human beings are born with these 5 needs: fun, survival, love, power, and freedom. The level of each need depends on the person, and everything we choose to do aims to fulfill the particular need with the highest level. Then we have cooperative learning. It is very important in creating an environment of trust in which each person can learn. It has 5 subcomponents: positive interdependence, individual and group accountability, interpersonal and small group skills, and face-to-face promotive interaction. Also, group processing. Then we have something called constructive habits. They are accepting, listening, supporting, respecting, encouraging, trusting, and negotiating differences. Then we have the grading system. There are 3 levels of competency here in the school: competent, advanced, and mastery. Students choose which one they want to go for and follow the rubric for accomplishing it. Then we have self-evaluation. Students are given the tools for checking their work and their progress in their learning path, so they can put themselves in a comparing place and evaluate their own performance. Lastly, we have the CLS, THECLS. This acronym stands for the components that the subject is expected to point on during the whole period. They are technology use, healthy, evaluation of self, cooperation. L goes for 3 topics: leading, learning, and literacy, and S goes for 2 subjects: solving problems and systems thinking. How do I use the components of the model? In Rochester School, I follow the model adopted by the school and created by William Glasser, called the CBC, Competent Based Classroom, founded on choice theory concepts. This is a competency-based, success-oriented educational model that stands as an approach that can fulfill students' psychological needs using choice theory concepts as the basis for planning a classroom instruction that is tied to students' basic needs and interests. These basic needs are fun, survival, power, love, and freedom. This is a key component I keep in mind when planning for the units for the semester or the lesson for each topic. The planning process of the unit begins with selecting the topics to be studied and the activities that students will perform in order to find usefulness of knowledge and as many practical applications as possible. In this model, there are 7 constructive habits that I use to enhance learning: accepting, listening, supporting, respecting, encouraging, trusting, and negotiating differences. Most of them become evident as students and I make agreements on what is expected about behavior and quality in class. Such agreements usually sum up to: treat others as you want to be treated, and solve problems as soon as they emerge. By using these approaches, I live and avoid practices that fight against effective lessons: criticizing, blaming, complaining, nagging, threatening, punishing, and bribing. Each lesson begins with a readiness activity. This is expected to aim at 1 basic need per lesson, so each student has the chance to feel that one of the lessons per week is satisfying. Each lesson has 3 major moments also: readiness, development of the lesson, and processing. The readiness activity is focused on preparing students for what's coming in the lesson in such a way that one of the basic needs is satisfied. The development activity includes all types of work that students and teachers perform to accomplish competency in mastery and concept. The processing activity gives information to the teacher about the extent of the understanding and the feeling of the students during the lesson. All 10 components of this CLS thing that I explained before should be covered during the semester. I choose at least one of them to focus on during the lesson. Student self-evaluation plays a key role in the process of constructing concepts of what quality work means, how to achieve it, and how to assess it in a continuous fashion. Questions aim to help students in the process of self-evaluation. Oral questions, written questions, and peer-to-peer questions using checklists can be used. The grading system is based on competency through formative assessment, meaning that the focus is on the learning path followed by students to accomplish quality work, rather than on particular performances shown in particular moments. Nonetheless, planning process involves students' production for each lesson. Thank you very much.